probably like 80, 90% of them, like high school kids, they never even get the strength part, right? So like Bill had this part down, but most kids never even have the potential, or they have a good potential to work with to convert to that higher velocity power type of stuff. So let's talk about maybe real quick a couple things that you see, unless you want to go a different direction. Like just with high school kids, like the lowest hanging fruit that you often see when kids come into your door and that you train.
You hit the nail on the head. Like high school kids, 99% of the time are going to be what I call force deficient. So you can do these force velocity profiles. A real simple one that I outline in the book, pretty detailed, is you can do a sitting or lying on your back overhead throw, and you can do a kneeling chest pass with 3 or 4 different medicine ball weights. A really, really heavy medicine ball for sure, a ball in the middle, say like a 10 pound at the heavy and a 6 pound in the middle, and then a really lightweight ball, like a 2 pound ball. So if you're more force deficient, then that means you would struggle with that 10 pound, that heavier ball. They won't throw it very far or very hard. And then when it gets to the lighter ball, they'll probably throw it pretty hard. They'll probably do pretty well. Whereas if you're somebody who's velocity deficient like myself, I'm going to throw that 10 pound ball really far, really hard. But then when it gets to the 2 pound ball, there's not a huge increase. So now if you were to plot these on a graph, on a force velocity profile graph, you're going to see more force deficient guys have very vertical graphs, very big differences between the balls. And you're going to see guys like myself who are velocity deficient have a much more horizontal graph where there's not a huge jump, especially at that velocity end of the spectrum. So if you wanted to just test your guy to see if you're not sure if they need that strength training or a high volume of that strength training, just take them through a force velocity profile like that, and that will show you what's happening and how they produce force.